after Arvind Kejriwal was arrested in the Delhi Liquorgate saga, now he has been sent to 6 days of Enforcement Directorate's custody. Remember that after the Delhi High Court yesterday rejected his plea for interim relief in the particular case, challenging those particular summons that were issued by the Enforcement Directorate, the 9 summons of the ED that was skipped by Mr. Kejriwal, the Delhi High Court had refused interim relief to Mr. Kejriwal, and later on in a big showdown, he was arrested late last night from, in fact, his own residence by the ED officials who had went on to his house in the late evening to actually go and raid him and then arrest him. The Enforcement Directorate said he is evasive and non-cooperative. The remand note that CNN News 18 managed to access for its viewers very clearly goes on to point out that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was at the helm of this policy. He was the chief minister, and in fact this whole criminal conspiracy, which also involves other Aam Aadmi Party leaders including Manish Sisodia and Sanjay Singh, who are already inside jail. Mr. Kejriwal would be joining them soon, but today 6 days of ED custody is something that has been granted by Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court. Special CBI Judge Kaveri Baveja giving out that particular order at around 9:05. Very clearly, the Enforcement Directorate giving its submission that he was one of the key conspirators of the Delhi Liquorgate saga. Not only that, he was in fact had asked K. Kavita, a South Group member, BRS MP, BRS MLC, to actually arrange for 100 crore rupees that would be paid as kickbacks so that a favourable policy could be given out to the South lobby. And this was the whole conspiracy which got funding for the Goa elections. In fact, a big charge that has come out from the Enforcement Directorate and big claim of the ED is that the whole Liquorgate policy was changed, the whole liquor policy in the national capital was changed so as to arrange funding for the Goa elections, is what has been stated by the Enforcement Directorate. Though the 3 senior advocates appeared for Mr. Kejriwal, Mr. Ramesh Gupta, Mr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi and Mr. Vikram Chaudhary, but the court found merit in the Enforcement Directorate submissions and is now given 6 days of ED custody. He will be interrogated. He might also be questioned with Ms. K. Kavita, who is to be produced tomorrow before the Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court after her 7 days of ED remand ends in this particular case. But this is the first time in the history of India that a sitting chief minister has been arrested in a money laundering case. In fact, it's the first time in the Indian history that a sitting chief minister has been arrested.